and welcome to The Power of Data, an insightful series based on the importance of data in today's world. Brought to you by India Data Portal, an initiative of Bharati Institute of Public Policy at the Indian School of Business. I'm Avantika Sharma, and today we have with us Dr. Arushi Jain. A very warm welcome to our studio, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Avantika.
Ma'am, we would love to begin our show by understanding what is really the importance of data.
Thanks, Avantika, for such an interesting question. In today's day and age, data is the tool that can help us in gaining insights into any complex issue. Policies, if I talk about, administrative policies, they have to be evidence-based. And if I go to the other side and talk about reporting, that has to be data-backed. So whether it is a question on employment or growth, or it is self-sufficiency in terms of food production, data supports the writer in very different ways, making the writing very credible and helping in insightful stories that are much more than just anecdotes.
Wow, ma'am. I think you really spelt it out for our listeners today that what really is the power of data. So thank you so much for explaining this. Before we move ahead, friends, with our journey to understand what really is minimum support price. And let's find out from ma'am today, why has this been the most debated topic for over a year, ma'am?
Well, Avantika, let me just talk about minimum support price as a concept first. Minimum support price is an insured amount that is declared by the union government before any harvest season for a number of crops. The aim here is to protect the farmers from uncertainties and contingencies. There may be a case of fall in market prices due to bumper harvest of crops, or it may also be because of the climatic conditions or weather-related issues because of which there is less production.
Oh, wow. Now I think we really have clarity on this. Ma'am, we would also like to understand that what is the contentious issue of minimum support price when we talk about sugarcane as a crop in our country?
Well, Avantika, that is a really imperative question. Minimum support price is offered for over 20 crops, and sugarcane is just one of them. But over the last 20 years, there has been a steady increase in the MSP for sugarcane. If I talk about 1998, the MSP for sugarcane was just rupees 52 per quintal. In the 10 years between 98 and 2008, the growth of MSP was rather slow.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, and it was since 2009 that the rate of growth of minimum support price of sugarcane has been relatively higher.
Okay.
In 2018, the MSP reached rupees 275 per quintal, and very recently in 2020-21, the MSP was further increased to rupees 285 per quintal, which is a really good increase.
Oh, I see. So, Arushi ma'am, what I understand about this steadily rising minimum support price, which you said was declared by or is declared by the union government, was all about setting the floor price for sugarcane all over the country. And it was basically assuring that farmers would get a price for their sugarcane produce, not below this floor price, sort of protecting them.
Yes, you are right, Avantika. So, what's important to note is that this floor price is uniformly applicable across all states in the country.
Okay.
It is very important to consider that the production cost of sugarcane is not uniform across states.
I see.
So, if I give you just one example, let's take Tamil Nadu for example. the production cost of sugarcane stands at rupees 271 per quintal. But if I talk of another state, say Bihar, the cost is as low as rupees 141 per quintal.
Oh.
So, owing to this entire difference in the production costs across states, some of the state governments declare an additional price that is applicable within their own states. It's basically done, to manage the entire issue and so that, production cost is taken care of while they are looking at a minimum support price.
I see. So, is this additional price that you're referring to over and above the MSP declared by the union government?
You are bang on, Avantika.
Okay.
This is a price over and above what union government declares and is known as the state administrative price.
Okay.
The state administrative prices are set at about 5 to 10% over minimum support price. Let me give you another example here.
Sure.
Well, if we look at Haryana, the government very recently raised the SAP, which is the state administrative prices, by rupees 12 per quintal for sugarcane. And of course, we are now contemplating Uttar Pradesh government to also follow the footsteps of Haryana.
Wow. That was quite enlightening, ma'am. Thank you so much for explaining all these things. And this was such an interesting insight, listeners, wasn't it? On the minimum support price for sugarcane. What an imperative question that is, that people have been looking to answer over the last year. And in order to explore more data sets and to make interesting visualizations, please do visit www.indiadataportal.com. I'll see you in the next episode.